Welcome back, everybody, to Make Something Monday. We're back again today with colony survival, and I have done some work. I have actually cleared out everybody from the starting area. What I did was I built this little tower for wheat farms to expand my food production, and it works really great. But I decided I didn't want to wait and stick with everybody down here until I could get the castle area done. So I've actually gone ahead and cleared everybody out of here. There's nobody down here. And what I did was I got everything set up for the first stage of the castle and just went and turned took the banner up here, and I'm going to show it. Go ahead, fly up and show you just what I've got going so far. So the middle section here is the beginnings of the castle. Now this will be completely remodeled later as I get my resources built up. So I have, coated planks, red planks, things like that, so I can make it look a lot nicer. But the other levels are kind of what I'm going to be sticking with. I'm going for a step farming top look, where this platform right here currently has the forestry setup. Though I'm going to change that out, probably put it along the sides here and do like berries up on the two outside parts here. I've got a row of pretty much all wheat farms, and then each corner has a flats farm to fill space, and then right here on each side there's two short flats farms to fill space as well. But that is the way that's set up right there. Next, now I filled this in just so it would go to the height level. I'm going to expand out another tier down shortly, and once I get that tier filled out, it's just going to be stone wall all the way down to wherever it is. And by doing that, I'm just going to have it where, if you look from up here, you're going to see just this big stone wall coming up. And I want to build actual little like towers on each corner. So in places like this where it's lower, the guards will come to the tower and walk down to ground level where they'll have a way to shoot out at zombies, the monsters come by. And over here, it would just be they just shoot from above like they're set up now over this spot. I do currently have 4 daytime guards on each level just as a precaution, because I am getting slammed with monsters now, and I am seeing not just the weakest monsters, I'm seeing the strongest ones too. I'm seeing the 100, 300, and 500 HP variations right now, and I have had a few nights where the monsters were no problem for these guys, and my nighttime guards, they just took them out, no problem. And then other nights where they end up breaking through the first level here and killing a few of my guys. And fortunately, the upper tier here takes over and protects everything. I do have good production going right now. I've got a good bit of stuff going. I'm at 94 colonists out of 110 that I can have. I've got technologists. I've got everything going. I'm actually working my way through the crossbow research right now. I did manage to go ahead and research and complete banner radius 1, which gives me a radius of 40 blocks and is what I needed to complete just to be able to build this tier out and really use it, because it was cut off about here, and before I got the upgrade done, I was having zombies spawned all through this area, so I wasn't even using this for farming at the time. I had a little farming tower built up there that I've already dismantled since I've got the farms working here. But next, I'm going to get the upgrade going again so I can expand further out and start building the new tier today. And once I have the other tier done, that last one done on the outside area like this, then it's all just start digging out the mine below and try to clear enough out so I can actually build farms and little housing units in there. And I'm going to show you what I've got done so far. So one thing that I'm not liking about the new mineral ores placement in the update is that now they're at different levels and none in bedrock I've seen so far. I haven't been able to find any at bedrock so far. So what happens is you're going to have these little layers that you need to keep open and usable with the ores so you can harvest, as opposed to just clearing everything out all the way to bedrock and then setting up, ore collection at bedrock. So that's going to throw some kinks in my underground design setup, but I'm going to work through it. And there goes all my nighttime guards heading out to do their job. So we're going to actually take a little perch, and I'm going to let you get a nice little time lapse of what my nighttime is now looking like. As you can see, I have got swarms of monsters coming in, and fortunately right now my guys are handling it no problem. But yeah, you can see I've got the plain ones we start with. The ones in the green shirts are the mid-tier ones, and then the red skin-colored monster guys are the high-tier enemies. Okay, it is now officially morning. You see everybody getting out, going to the fields, getting to work, and while no more monsters are spawning actively, I still have monsters that have not made it all the way around. As you can see, they tend to be coming from the sides over here. So yeah, it's a pretty, lengthy fight during the night. But my guys are handling it right now. I do now have crossbows unlocked, so I can add some new, better guards using crossbows, but I don't have my crossbow bolt production as high as I want. It's set to stop at 500 and I'm only at 130, so I want to figure out what I need to do to improve that production level. But right now I'm gonna get to work on some other things here at the new base location. Okay, so it's been a couple of nights and it's become frustrating now with the way the game is done with the new monsters. They're swarming so much that at night I pretty much just have to come inside. There's no spot around the entire area that I can work during the night and be okay. What I have done though is I've gone and I've marked out the edge wall for the next step level and the height that I need it to be at to match what I've already done with the other steps. All I'm doing now is basically going out along there and filling in to try and make an outline for the outer walls, like where everything's going to intersect and be, contoured to the ground level itself, as meshed in with the environment there. Well, I've been working on that on every side, and now that side there you saw, I have plenty of open room. But on this side here, I'm actually having to dig stuff out just to get down to the level for where I'm going to have all my farms at. So there's a lot of work that's going to be involved with this. This is definitely going to be a lot of game time, a lot of just tearing things apart and then filling the other stuff in and building up and working slowly towards having that next tier done, which right now I'm not in a big rush because I'm having problems getting the crossbows made because of my supply. I think on the iron's getting used too much for other stuff. So I don't have some of the materials being readily produced, so I may need to work on finding some more iron miners I could put in place and increase the amount of iron I'm actually getting. Well, that's going to be it for today's episode. Just a really quick, short episode. Show you what I've been doing in colony survival since last episode and kind of give you an idea of where I'm going with everything as far as the current project work in this. I am not tearing down anything from this lower level original base area just yet because I'm probably going to make use of it later on as like the far end outpost, where this part here, of course, is the harbor bay area where everything goes along here. And I'm going to eventually have a stairway that comes down from up there to here. And you can see just how nicely lit up everything is. I've got a lot of trees already cleared from the area. I've got a lot more trees to clear out of the area. So I've got plenty of work ahead of me for the next 2-3 weeks. So it's going to be just a lot of tedious block breaking. But I want to do it because once that's done, this final farming step's done. Everything's done on the outside pretty much as far as the major projects. Then I can start working on digging inside, clearing things out, setting up some new apartment areas where I can move the beds down in there and start remodeling the top area into a better looking castle. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button. Also, make sure you hit subscribe and tick the notification bell if you haven't already done so you keep up with my content during the week. Leave me a comment below. Let me know if you got any suggestions to make the corner towers look a little bit better. Any suggestions for the castle look and everything as it's coming up. And I will definitely see what I can implement in the designs. But thanks again for watching, guys. I'm your host, Mr. Spicy, as always, and I will see you in the next video.